Good morning, it's your girl Tawana with Table Talks with Tawana. Here to bring some more content, some more useful information. Um, my daughter and I were talking about how people don't like you sometimes, and how you have to be relentless about knowing who you are and liking yourself. Because most people, honestly, don't like themselves or don't even know who they are. And growing up as a young girl, and no matter what situation I found myself in, at church, at school, on the playground, I always ran into people that didn't like me for one reason or another. They didn't get to know me, as children do. They don't like you because of something you didn't wear, you wore, or you hung out with somebody else, or you were too smart, or you weren't smart enough. Really, most people just really don't like themselves. So I spent time, when I found that out, I just spent time on being my own friend. I never fit into cliques. I just like people for who they are. I never really wanted somebody to be something else so that I can like them. And the truth of the matter is, some people are like that. They want you to wear a certain thing. They want you to talk a certain way. They want you to move like they move, think like they think, blah, blah, blah. And it's, like Tyler Perry said, it's not what you're called. It's not what you're called. It's what you answer to. And, somebody called me an underdog. That was her perception. Bless her heart. She didn't know who I was. She just watched me. We were in another business opportunity together. But bless her heart, people they put you in categories. I never put people in categories. That doesn't make me a better person. It's just my perception in life. I had a different upbringing, and upbringing is key. Upbringing is everything. I had a different upbringing. And in my upbringing, I was a PK kid. My grandfather was a pastor. My stepfather, my mom's husband, was a minister. And I was in the Sunshine Band. I had to be that person, and we had to like everybody, no matter who they were, no matter what social economic background they came from. We just had to like who they were. Our family lived in this glass box, and that's just how it was. So I'm not always received by everybody, because the only thing I stand for is humanity. I stand for love. And if I don't get angry the way somebody thinks I should get angry, or if I don't think the way, I'm not going to always be liked. And so my daughter, we live in Georgia now. My daughter is an aspiring, she is an actress, but she has high goals. She has higher goals than being an average actress. And so she has to carry herself different. Well, what I find is, when you carry yourself different than the average person, people assassinate you because they don't understand you. So you kind of make them feel uncomfortable. And as you change and grow and you develop and you push to your goals, you're relentless, your focus is different. It kind of makes people around you feel uncomfortable, unless somebody else is doing the same. You know what I mean? So I've been the kind of person who, I didn't want to be a cliquish person. I didn't want to fit into categories. I just wanted to be me, free to be who I am, who I was created and designed to be. And so I spent a lot of time, and I still do spend a lot of time alone by myself. I have friends, but I'm not that traditional person who calls somebody all the time, hang on the phone, and talk about things that don't produce life, that don't enhance me or the person on the opposite end. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not the average woman or lady or girl or female. I'm not. If we're not talking about growing, if we're not talking about learning together, if we're not talking about how we can become better, or if we're not trying, saying, I just don't do pity parties. I don't listen to people who make excuses. because we all face life, you know, and it's kind of unfair if I call my friends and, I mean, we have times where we vent, but at the same time, I'm gonna wait for this to pass by. I'm at the dentist with my daughter, so I decided to sit outside and create a video. I like to make use of my time, but thank you for allowing that to pass by. But I even when we do vent, we talk about solutions. We don't just sit and gossip about people. And so the people who feel like think they, let me get this thought out. People think that I think I'm better than them because I don't choose to gossip, and that's not it. People think, I've had people say that, why don't you go out to clubs? Why don't you go out to parties? Why don't you drink? Why don't you do? Well, my life is an assignment, so I can't look like the world to influence the world, to give back to the world. I understand that I am light. So when you recognize who you are, it offends a lot of people who don't know who they are and who are not living their purpose. And every last one of us were born with intent, with purpose. I just believe we exist with an intent. I just don't believe that we were born to go to work, pay bills, and then we die. What a waste of life. So you will find people that just don't like you for different reasons, but you should spend more time finding what it is about you that you can like. Becoming a person of value takes time. Becoming a person of worth and substance takes you working on your mindset. Your life is transformed by the right information or the wrong information. But I choose to find the right information. Like, I gotta win on every platform. I gotta win with my thinking. I've gotta win as a mother. I've gotta win as a wife. I've gotta win as a friend. I've gotta win as a servant leader. I gotta win in the market of making money. I've got to win as a person who is a knowledge broker, who brings out information, share information. I got to win as a personal development coach. I've got to win as a mindset strategist. I have to win. So that takes me continuously, personally working on myself, developing myself. See, a lot of times people think that once they become 18 and 21, learning stops there. It does not. You are the person that you're going to spend the most of your time with. Why not become a person of value for yourself? Why not learn to love yourself more? If your hair is falling out, why not look for a solution? I have a friend that has alopecia. She's a beautiful woman. She decided to go bald. Matter of fact, I have a few friends like that. They're just owning it. They don't care about what everybody else thinks. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has an opinion. But your opinion about you matters the most. And that's what I teach my children. Your opinion matters the most. See, if you don't learn who you are and tell yourself who you are, someone else will define you. I choose to define myself. So I'm going to park it right there. If you like to, for me to record more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit like. I thank you for continuously supporting this movement. This is a call to action. I just want to give back to my community because it is such a fulfilling thing. So go ahead and hit subscribe. It's Table Talks with Tawana. Follow me on Instagram. I'll put the information out here. I'm also on Facebook with Sisters Inspiring Sisters, and you can find that using this, at Table Talks with Tawana. My name is spelled Twanna. Of course, you'll have that up there. But I just want to say thank you for even taking the time, because you could have been doing anything else. Have a wonderful day.